Bonjour and welcome to Cavagnac Lake in the not so sunny south of France. We arrived here on Friday to pretty British weather, rain, didn't stop raining for about 15 hours and then it slightly cleared. We managed to get rods out properly last night, blanked, and it dropped down to about -2. So it's currently Sunday and we've got until Friday to try and catch a big chunk. So join us in session. I'll throw a few tips your way. Hopefully we can catch a few chunks. You never know. It's currently Monday, just after midday. Last night was a complete blank. It was freezing cold. It dropped down to -1, I think. It's been raining, consistently raining for 3 days. It's a bit glum really, but the sun's just come out. I'll keep going down the bay and looking and seeing if there's any fish. I've put a bit of bait to them, but I've managed to see the bottom with the Polaroids on, and all of the spots have not been cleared, not been touched. So we've had a word with the bailiff. He's put us on some good spots, showed us the light, and I think balanced tiger nuts is going to be the revised tactic for tonight. Still got a few more nights, so hopefully we can have one. Finally, something to report. Last night, just before dark, the middle rod ripped off and I was into this fish. Proper battle, straight into the boat, and a battle pursued where I was connected to lily pads and a 42 pound 4 ounce carp. Yeah, it was hairy at times and an adrenaline rush, but absolutely brilliant. I'm overjoyed to have caught that fish. It's actually a PB common for me in France. The bailiff, Arno, he put us on some really nice spots. I was out there feeling around, found some harder patches, and since then I've also found a few more hard patches this morning. Slightly off the baited spots that we'd put on. I'm going to fish the KD rig. That seems to be the one. There, lined in hook hold on the balanced tigers. That was going nowhere. Well, as you saw that epic battle for the pads, it's come in. It's absolutely immense. It's bloody heavy. I'm yet to weigh it, but I think that's a good size. I'm going to get this on the scales and see what it weighs. Oh, just had her up on the scales. Just tipped it at exactly 42 pound. So that's another 42 I've had. A common and a mirror. Absolutely brilliant. What a session. It's a deeply proportioned fish. An epic battle in the lily pads, like I said. Absolutely mental. Took me everywhere. Was out in the boat and finally managed to slip the net under it. I looked at the top of it and I thought, from the top of it I thought maybe 25 pound. Turned it on its side and I thought maybe a bit bigger than that. 42 pound on the scales, and another victim to those balanced tiger nuts with the old black foam inside. Absolutely quality. Let's get some photos and I'll slip her back. It all kicked off this morning with Patrick having the first run and the first fish after 5 nights of blanking, maybe 6 nights of blanking, and resulted in a nice 32 pound mirror. It's caught over the back in the shallows, and then as we were having a victory cuppa, the middle rod went absolutely berserk, and thankfully didn't need the boat for this one, and it was a stonking 44 pound 2 ounce grass carp. Absolutely immense fish. is an insane fish to catch. I mean, just absolutely mental. Looks like a giant chub. I lost one, decided not to put the rod back out, keep the spot nice and calm. It's resulted in this one. An absolutely stunning, golden looking common. 34 pounds something. I forget the ounces, but what does it matter when they're all like this? If this was England, I'd say it was like a old wildy style fish. It's just absolutely mad. Golden colours and the quality fish. Spent all day without a bite. I put a boilie on, 20 minutes later, this happens. They're starting to wake up and start to munch the boilies. One of the beautiful things about Cavagnac, whatever you need, you can go to the lodge and get. They've got boilies on site. I think it's €8 a kilo, something like that, so that's like £6–7 pounds. Loads of pro line stuff that you can tuck into. Cavagnac specials have been doing some absolutely beastly fish, and the Arnie specials even caught single scale, and that went £86 I think, something like that. Absolutely immense fish. This one's gone £24, bit of a character. We're off home in the morning, so this is probably curtains from us, maybe one more. But the real special thing about this is this piece of footage is being filmed on my beloved 5D Mark II, which let's just say I thought it was curtains for that as well. I was out filming, panning a lovely sunset of the lake, and well, this happened. What's going on? They say it's not over until the fat lady sings. Well, it's not a fat lady, but the Nash siren just started singing, and it resulted in this one. We joked that a £40 grass carp would complete the trio, but the joke's become a reality. Check that out. £40, 4 ounce of grass carp from Lake Cavagnac. Absolutely crazy. I've never caught a grass carp before, so this is a personal best. Well, any was going to be a personal best, but what a fish to start. Oh, get yourself booked in, get yourself down to Lake Cavagnac. The link's in the description below. Like the video, subscribe, and do all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the bank sometime soon. Be lucky.
I found a nice hard spot last night. £28 linear, beautiful fish, always time for one last cheeky cast.